Hello there, I'm Aldrahill, and welcome back to some Hearts of Iron 4 Darkest Hour. It is the 31st of August 1941, and it's been a while. Hi guys! So this is going to be a little video just to say hello and welcome back. So what's happened and why there's been such a dearth of videos recently is because, well, for one thing, I didn't record enough videos before I went away to America. And that meant that I had a bit of a gap in uploads, which I was planning on fixing about a week ago. But then something wonderful happened. My laptop decided to basically spontaneously combust, and I basically lost everything. So I had to reinstall Windows, and I lost a whole bunch of things, and I never had good enough internet, or good enough download speed, to be able to actually download all the stuff that I needed to be able to make videos, which is very frustrating. But I am now at the point where I can now start to record stuff, and I finally have everything downloaded, so I am back. I know it's been a while. I am really sorry about that because I missed you guys. It's been really nice talking to you guys on Discord. If you haven't been on Discord yet, highly recommend you do. Links are in the description. But it's really nice to just actually get back and play some games and say hello. So I thought I'd come back to Darkest Hour. And one little thing with some news of Darkest Hour is the developer recently contacted me to help test the new edition for it for the Soviet Union and other things, which is going to be very, very cool. So look forward to updates about that. Now let's try and figure out where the hell I am in this game. Because it's 31st of August, 1941. We are, of course, the... Oh, let me try and pronounce that name again. Großgermanisches Reich, which I guess is the Great German Empire, I suppose. Maybe? I'm not sure. I'm not exactly a German speaker. We're on service by requirement population, which is only 8%. Though we have 3 million. We have the ability to get 40,000 more population from Ostrupen, which is a lot. I'll read that when I get to it. What do I need to have there? I need to own a Oh, no, I can't get it because I don't own the territory because it's automatically released a bunch of puppets. Oh, that's annoying. We've taken Denmark, we've taken all of the Balkans. We've got quite a lot of people within our little Axis power. Let's get... Where's the diplomacy? There we go. No, where's the faction map? There we go. So this is the Axis faction. It's pretty bloody big. We also have the entirety of China here as well, which is very nice, I must say. The Republic of China, nice Axis China over here. And we're moving into the south. We have Japan, of course, is all part of me. Now, we do need to kind of push towards the Indians. I mean, actually, of course, China is actually nothing to do with us, but it's Japan. So I think what we need to do is we need to start pushing into the British Raj. The Imperial State of Iran could also be destroyed. Could we invite... No, we can't. We can invite some people to the faction. And we can invite Bulgaria, so I think I will do that. Because my desire was to basically... Oh, no, I can't because they're in a civil war. My desire was to basically play this in like a stereotypical game where it's like Axis power. I don't want to dominate the entire world. I just want to have people in my power, in my group. Surprisingly, I can't invite the Spains, which is annoying. Why don't you want to join me, Spain? We have a war that may be drawn into, minus 50, and the Spanish state has recovering from the civil war, minus 200. Oh, that's fine then. When will that go away? Yeah, that's to stop them from joining the Axis, isn't it? 43. So in 2 years' time, I can invite them. So that's no big deal. I mean, to be honest, I guess we should really just start to invade the UK now, shouldn't we? To try and absolutely wreck their face. I haven't really been researching or building Marines. Have I got Marines prepared? Let's go down and see. What am I doing? Marines are here. I do. So, oh, by the way, also forgive any kind of weird, janky things I do, because I don't have my camera on. I wish you could see the setup of this. I've got my laptop on a little desk, a little cupboard, practically. It's not a desk, it's a cupboard. And I've got the laptop up there, the charger next to it. There's no room on the desk, so the microphone is on an improvised stand with a jury-rig pop filter on top of the laptop. And I am currently standing up in front of it because no chair is the right size to fit on it. I've got a little stool, but then I move a bit too far away from the microphone, and my knees get a bit cold. So I'm sitting on the stool now. It's very uncomfortable. So I'll just keep moving between them. And I hope I don't gently nudge the microphone because it will flail around the place. This is what I do for you guys. This is what I do. Okay, so we have Turkey is Axis, thank goodness. We do just kind of need to move south, basically. To be honest, I don't really have any of my forces doing anything. Currently, they're all moving... Oh, why are they all moving here? Why are they moving to the French state? What are you doing? What are you doing? Why do I have my entire armies moving over there? I've got southern flank being researched, which is going to bring Turkey into our sphere of influence. Well, we already have Turkey as an Axis power, so that's not really very helpful. Aryan kinship will bring Iran into the Axis, which is great. No, can't do that because it takes until 1945 and the British Raj has to be capitulated. That's a bloody useless one, isn't it? Christ. Just because Iran is the home of the Aryan race, and naturally the Iranian people are fellow kin, and thus immune to our racial laws. To make our fellow Aryans aware of our common heritage, which encourage them to delve into their history, providing them with the scientific means to do so. Okay. Northern Front is a Finnish war, and then European Staatenleden. I have to be at peace to do this. European Confederation of Germany at the helm. Oh, this is basically making the EU. I can make the EU? That's crazy. I want to make the EU. Alright, so let's leave Vichy France alone. I'm not really sure what I'm doing with Vichy France over here. Because they are my buddies. I can't exactly just revoke my, Yeah, what am I doing? Why have I done this? Why am I sending my entire armed forces over here? Let's go to India. Let's just go to India, for Christ's sakes. I've got millions of supplies. We might as well just do it. Alright, we've got the 251 Troubadoodles. Let's go to diplomacy map mode and just see who does not like me right now. So literally just like India. So that's not great. So tell you what we're going to do. We are going to justify on Afghanistan and Iran. I really like the idea of Iran still being allied though. So we'll leave Iran. There we go. We're going to justify on Afghanistan. And then we'll declare war on them and capitulate them. And send our millions and millions of men over there. And then we'll have a nice big front against the British Raj. And then we'll just pile in and eat their face. It's a good plan. I like it. Good job, me. Good job. Definitely want to start training some Marines. And I have trained quite a few Marines. Or rather, I have the ability to do so. But it appears I just forgot to train them. Not 100% sure why. Because they are pretty good. Like, look at that. That's a good Marine division. Alright, let's get 10 over here. And we'll put them right there. Perfect. Might as well just start to invade. How are my planes doing? I have about 1,000 fighters. Oh! Was I attacking Finland? Oh, I was attacking Finland. Why is my armed forces not on the Finnish border then? I've only got like 20 troops. Oh yeah, I thought I might be able to do it with just this, to be honest. That's a possibility. Let's give it a go. Woo! Lose the anti-Comintern signatory and tripartite signatory. Remove national spirit anti-Soviet pact. Do they have it? No, but we lose it. Oh, because I'm attacking one of my own peoples. So I lose anti-Soviet pact, which is pretty useless. What else do I lose if I attack them? Anti-Comintern pact signatory. And tripartite signatory. Oh, we don't care. But goodbye. Right, Rommel. Let's see you in your gravy. Let's go. Yes, yes, yes. So I realise now, however, that there may be a bit of an issue because what's going to happen is that Finland's obviously going to join the Allies, and then a bunch of troops are going to pile into Finland. So that may have not been the greatest move I've ever had in my life. So let's send half of you lads. Better yet, let's all put you on the same board. Let's just all go to Finland. Off you go to Finland. And we'll just give you the best field marshal there is. There you go. Hooray! Off you go. Now, what's my fighter situation doing? I've got a bunch of fighters doing dick all, and I have no idea why. Right, what are you doing? Just stop it. Just stop it. Right, there we go. Off you go to Finland. Perfect. Alright, you lads. I'm not really sure what I want to do with you guys. Let's just get you somewhere else. Because I've got all these fighters, and they're going all over the place, but there's no reason to do it. It's because Russia was destroyed, so this could have kind of done. Let's send them over there and see what we can do with them. Hello. Got arms being sent over. No, not paid licenses. There are countries not letting civilian factories for licensing productions. Oh, they're trying to proclaim Greater Hungary. Oh, Jesus. So, it says that's the case, but I can't make them do it. Okay. Well, that's great. It's like, hey, this country isn't doing the thing that it promised. You can't do anything about it, but, you know, just letting you know. Thanks. So I also have an available war goal against Norway for another year. It's really hard trying to click buttons around my microphone. It's bloody hell. Oh, I'm not really sure we need those armed forces. I think we're going to be fine. Rikskamar Ural. Beyond the Ural Mountains lies the vast expanse of forests, rivers, and plains filled with the riches of Mother Nature, a wilderness that stretches for thousands of kilometers, only to be sparsely interrupted by human activity. Ruling such an enormous region is difficult enough, let alone for the army. Perhaps it would be best to establish some form of government. Oh my god, so I'm going to lose all this as well. Establish the Reichskommissariat, or continue the occupation. Well, let's just do it. It'll reach from the Ural in the west to the Yensei River in the east. Oh no, and what happened last time when I clicked this is it froze for like 2 whole minutes. Oh my goodness. Well, just make sure that the recording's still going. The recording is indeed still going. So what we can do is we can just think, doop-a-doop-a-doo. Well, I'll let you know how my holiday's going. I'm in America right now while we wait, and what's happening is I saw my family. It was a big family reunion, and also it was, well, kind of just with my family now. We're in a very small little house, quite quaint, and it's quite nice and little, in Michigan actually. And I was in Miami, and I was in New York, and I was in Chicago for the reunion. Lots of layovers, basically. And I'll be back on, I think when I say next week, on Thursday. And then what happens is I have about a couple days at home, and then I fly to Italy, which will be fun. A land with absolutely no internet or a further connection. And I will have I'm going to need to try and build up a bulk of videos for that period as well. But once I'm back from Italy a week after that, so from not this Monday coming, but the Monday after, you're going to start to see much more regular videos again. Okay, so it worked. It established an Ural province. Great. And now we have the Central Asia. Central Asia is home to many of the Turkish peoples weighing national self-determination. We can partially fulfill this dream by forming a pro-national socialist government which would tightly link to our policy interests. For the sake of stability, the indigenous people of the Caucasus would be granted a limited form of self-rule. I'm just going to do that. I like the idea of having a decentralized empire. I don't want to have like a continuously ruled, like, massive state. I want to just try to make like everyone as self-determined as possible. I think that'd be nice. You know, everyone has their own say. Everyone, you know, they get their own time. I think that's nice. I think that's nice. But it does, of course, mean for some reason that it freezes constantly. I should speak to the dev about that and be like, hey, maybe you could make that not freeze the game for 10 years. It's nice to actually be doing this again. Though it is very uncomfortable the way I'm standing right against my microphone. And my feet are hurting because I'm having to stand up because there's no real seat. There we go. I also realised I'm using a different version of OBS, so this would be very interesting to find out, which is my recording software. It'd be very interesting to find out if this doesn't work when I put it into my editing software and try to render it, and if it does not work, you guys might end up with a very crappy video, but we'll find out. Oh my god, this takes so long. Jesus Christ. I mean, this is what, like, oh, there we go. Okay, I don't have to fill the blank with random conversation. So now we have a bunch of small puppets. Over here we actually have a Turkestan, which is ruled by Alexander Jones. I feel like that's not a real person. We have Oscar Derwanger. Siegfried Kaisch. Actually, I think he's got a picture. Oscar, I'm going to look him up. Oscar Derwander. No, that'd be Wanger, wouldn't it? Or Wanger, because it's a German. I'm going to look it up. Oscar. Alright. Come on, here we go. This guy's name is very difficult for me to understand. Durl. Where's his name go? D-I-R-L-E Vanja. R-L-E Vanja. There he is. He's real. Alright, here he is. German military officer served as the founder and commander of the infamous Nazi SS penal unit, De Vanja, is closely linked to some of the worst crimes in the war. Aww. That's not good. He died. Oh, shit. He fought in World War One and the world conflicts and the Spanish Civil War. He died after World War II while in Allied custody, apparently beaten to death by his guards. He was a psychopathic killer and child molester, violently sadistic, an expert in extermination, and a devotee of Satanism and necrophilia. What the hell? Oh, sorry, sadism and necrophilia. The most evil man in the SS. In all theatres of the Second World War, few could compete in cruelty with Dolvanger. What the shit? Why? Oh my god, that's so bad. Oh no. Oh, I really wish I hadn't put him in charge of the Urals. Or is it like we've sent him away to like deal with it somewhere else? We also have Alexander Jones. Now that is definitely a fake name. Alexander Jones. He looks like he's like Tibetan or something. He's definitely, yeah, he's definitely not real. Like, almost certainly not real. Spending more time just Googling this now. We're also going to get another one over here. Who's in charge of the Russian one? Siegfried Kaisch. The Ukrainian one is led by Erich Koch. Erich Koch. This is fun, actually. We're learning about the history. If you don't like learning about history in the videos, please do feel free to leave me a comment on my video telling me that I'm a piece of shit. He was the Gauleiter of the Nazi Party in East Prussia. He was the chief administration of a place, and he was also the Reichskammer in Oh, yeah, because this place is historical. After the Second World War, he stood trial in Poland and was convicted in 1959 of what the fuck? 14 years. He was sentenced to death, but the sentence was commuted to life imprisonment a year later, and he died in prison in 1989. Openly Christian. Well, that is interesting. God, this is just awful. This guy was Heinrich Lons. Heinrich Lons. Heinrich Lons? Am I spelling that right? I'm just kind of... Yeah, here we go. Heinrich Lons was a Nazi German politician and was a convicted war criminal who was ruled the Baltic states during World War II. And he was unseated and imprisoned by the British Army. Sentenced to 10 years in prison, but released in 1951 due to illness. He spent his twilight years in Mühlenberg, where he died. He was an alright guy. Just a bit of a Nazi. Just a bit of a Nazi. There's been worse Nazis, that's for sure. I think we can safely determine that there has indeed been big Nazis. Message, they want to manage the license production. Okay, well, you do what you want, buddy. You do what you want. How's the war going, guys? You gonna... There you go. You're kicking some Finnish butt. There we go. And then we're going to move our troops over to the Afghanistani border. Just annihilate them. I mean, it's going to take literally no soldiers to do so. And then we'll just push into the Raj and just kind of eat their butts a little bit. Eat their butts? I gotta change my terminology. That was a very peculiar sentence. How am I doing shipyard-wise? Well, let's take a look at that, actually. So I actually do not have many shipyards being used. That's not good. I'm building light cruisers and destroyers. And some convoys and submarines. Like, it would be a good idea if I was building... Oh, I haven't been researching any. Oh, that's not good. Let's just build subs and just... There we go. Alright, so we've got the southern flank thing finished. And that's kind of all we can do, because we can't do northern flank, because we have to be at peace with the Kingdom of Finland. And we have to own a variety of provinces that we don't own. So that means we can't do any of those focuses anymore. That's okay. Alliance with Spain. Operation Felix. Isabel. So we have to have Operation Felix and Operation Pukenschlag and Südflan Lotse. Oh, this is the base in the Atlantic, isn't it? So, Pukenschlag or Südflan Lotzig. Oh, one of these guys. Well, let's do that. Let's do that. I'd like to try and go towards the, I just got a Steam notification that it's commonly called Autistic Tiger is playing E4. That's brilliant. Oh, Luftwaffe. Ah, Operation Sea Lion. That's what I wanted to do. Yes. Airborne technology, Sea Lion, Germanic spirit. Because you can get triumphant will. Support the IRA. West Wall. Let's go, Luftwaffe. Yes. Let us do it. No, I don't want any volunteers from the Spanish state. Could you please bugger off? I'm fine on my own, thank you very much. Right. Oh, we also have some civilian factories free. Let's just keep building refineries. Hungary proclaims Greater Hungary. Hungary regained the lands that were taken during the Treaty of Trianon. Mikhail Horathi pronounced a proclamation yesterday evening. The nation shall henceforth be known as Greater Hungary. It is hoped that this will serve to increase Greater Hungary's prestige in the eyes of the world. They are a bit full of themselves. Yes, indeed. Okay, well, that didn't really change anything, did it, Hungary? So you just continue being, you know, Hungary. No one really cares. And we've capitulated Finland. That was easy. Bloody hell, that was easy, wasn't it? Alright. Next up, India. Woo! What I'll do is I'll put half the troops. There we go. And you can have a new field marshal. This guy. I'm going to put you on this border. And then you guys are going to go to, I don't know, here. There you guys go. Off you go. And the big one will go towards, once we've pushed into Afghanistan, and it will go on the Delhi border. And that way we'll be able to push in really deeply. Oh, also I can go to Norway, can't I? Yes, I can. How many troops does Norway have? Can I just take... No, 100 days. How many troops does Norway have? Wow. None, basically. Okay. Let's take, like, 24 dudes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's just make a full stack, actually. Really, except for that one. And we'll give them to Rommel. And we'll put them on the Norwegian border. And they will go directly to Oslo. That is not going to be a fun fight for them, but they'll have fun with that. You enjoy yourselves. Alright, you enjoy yourselves. And that is going to be it. We're going to be taking Norway. We're moving troops to the Afghanistani border, where we will invade them and eat their faces. God, it's going to take ages for it to happen, Christ. And then we'll take into the British Raj. We're not being invaded anywhere, are we? No. God, Vichy France is just kind of sitting there like a dick. Some submarines and stuff. Improved oil plants. They're a bit, honestly, useless. Yeah, I should really be researching new ship types. This is a bit of a travesty, to be honest. So we'll do that. And that'll be the end of this episode. I'll return to YouTube. It's great. This is probably the longest break I've ever had in YouTube, which is a bit insane. Expect more videos coming out. I'm going to try and go back to at least daily uploads, because it's a little bit hard while I'm in America. So in other words, an episode every day. It'll be interchanging between this, the Crusader King series, an EU4 series, and a couple other Hearts of Iron series as well. And when I get back to Blighty, you can expect other series to begin as well. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Do be sure to check out the Discord, be more up-to-date information, and of course my Twitter and Patreon and all that stuff. Patreon has really grown recently, which is really fantastic. And quite a lot of people have been doing the drawing ones recently, the $20 tier where they get drawings, which is really cool. So Olivia's working on loads of custom drawings for them. You know who you are, guys, and you're going to be in the new people are going to be, of course, in the up-to-date end screen thing. So look forward to seeing that in about 15 seconds. So thank you very much for watching. I was Aldrahill and I'll continue to be, and this has been some Hearts of Iron 4 Darkest Hour. Lovely to see you guys again, and welcome back. Bye-bye.